and good day. Before we go into our presentation today, let me introduce myself first. My name is Fatini Amirah binti Mohamad Nasir, matrix number 056376. For today's presentation, I have chosen a CLO2 under topic 7, which is the evolution of Malaysia's foreign policy under Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. So before jumping into the discussion, let's first take a look at Tun M's biography. Tun Dr. Mahathir bin Mohamad, or Tun M in short, is one of Malaysia's brightest politicians who during his years in the political arena had served the country twice as the 4th and 7th Prime Minister. Tun Mahathir was well known to the public for his success in developing Malaysia to an industrialized nation. About Tun M, let's move on to the main discussion of this presentation, which is how and what kind of foreign policy did Tun M make back then that becomes a turning point or becomes revolutionary to our country that makes our country to who it is nowadays. As soon as Tun M was appointed as our Prime Minister, he had set a very clear goal in his mind where he wanted to change Malaysia from becoming zero to a very industrialized nation, and he wanted to develop Malaysia's economy and lead this country to a better place. So in order to do this, several other policy was demolished and was replaced by Tun M's policy, which is the Look East policy. If you are wondering what is Look East policy, worry not, because I will be explaining to you in a minute.
I came here in 1961, and at that time I was watching the Japanese rebuild their country.
The Look East policy embodies the Prime Minister's proclivities and represents a two-way approach to lift Malaysia's economy on the road to rapid industrial growth and to prod its predominantly Bumiputera population into becoming economic achievers.
So I admired Japan greatly, and I made a small analysis, and I realized that it is a Japanese value system that helped Japan to recover so quickly.
So, in order to execute Tun M's wish, in the early 1980s, the Malaysian government, through any possible platforms that existed back then, be it media or any other platforms, they have done numerous campaigns to promote and propagate the Look East policy. However, some countries they have accused us in spreading propaganda. But it is very important for us to understand that by imposing this particular policy, it does not mean that we are begging the East country, especially Japan, nor we are trying to shift the responsibility on their shoulder, because responsibility to make our country becomes better does not fall in their hand, but falls in our hands as Malaysian. So why do I say that this particular policy has become the evolution towards Malaysian foreign policy? Well, the answer is rather yet simple, because looking at Malaysia's today, we can definitely tell that Tun M's goal to make Malaysia into an industrialized nation and to strengthen our economy has definitely succeeded, though not entirely. Even after 30 years of the Look East policy's implementation, we can definitely tell that it has brought changes to our country. For example, the success of this policy can be seen in terms of the growth in the trade, where our trade with some countries like Japan had increased very well since 2011. And to make another example, in 2011 alone, the total trade between Malaysia and Japan was estimated around 145.3 billion ringgit. And Malaysia have also received countless of investment from Japan under foreign direct investment, or FDI, that worth at least 10 billion ringgit. So that's all from me. Thank you so much for listening.